Okay, I think we're good to go. That took a little longer than expected. A lot of things today took a lot longer than expected. That's the beauty of things taking longer than expected. You start things 3 hours later than you intended to. Yeah. Anyway, there's the first one. Hello, Mario Star. You beat me to the chat. I almost placed... Oh, and look whose request it is, too. It's yours. Okay, by the way, this new Kirby game soundtrack, very hard to find. I must say. Very hard to find. Very hard to track down any quality copies of it. Hey, Darbones. This could be good. I think this has potential. I do. Only problem is every copy of Twilight Princess soundtrack that I have always has a fade-in point. It's horrible. Hello, Logan, and hello, Cratology. It's horrible fade-in points. You have to, like, try and fix it. I was hoping that I would show up on Kinsider by the time you got to it. There wasn't much a gap in time, though. I mean, I basically, here's what Kinsider does. They have, like, a rule where, they don't want games any newer than 2 years old on there. So once a game is 2 years old, you can post it on there. Hello, Saints Cat, and hello, Sticky Firebrand. Basically, you can't post anything on Kinsider until it's. I think what the rule is 2 years old. So any new game is not going to be on there. Just right off the bat. Like when you have a new game, your best bet is to either have an official version you can buy off Amazon or iTunes, which every once in a while a game actually does do that, and I pay for that. But most of the time they don't actually make that available. So your best bet for a new game is to find a YouTube series where someone uploads copies of all the soundtrack, and they have like a Dropbox or a Google Drive download. For new games, that is your best bet for finding the soundtrack, if they don't provide a copy that you can purchase off of Amazon or iTunes or Google Play, that kind of thing. At any rate, I need to figure out how to fix this fade-in point, because I got to find a loop point so I can find a fade-in point so I can substitute them, so to speak. So let's see here. Oh no! See, this is what I was looking for right here. Cause the song has a stupid fade-in point. It like makes it unideal to work with to find the measure length, because you don't know where it actually begins because it's faded in. So what you have to do is just to find a loop point anyway, and cut it out and replace it with the beginning, because the beginning is faded in, and sometimes that's faded is utilized, and it's annoying. Okay, so there we go. I've isolated one whole loop of the song. So we should be good to go ahead and just substitute one loop for another. I think that'll do, yeah. So we go ahead and we can delete this, and we can delete this, and we can take this, and we can loop it just a couple of times. Well, maybe I should loop it the full length of the other song's duration, perhaps. That should do. I want to go because my parents are being dumb, so bye. Oh, don't say that about your parents. I'm sure the perspective of the little kid that you are has thought that, but I'm sure at least most of the time that's probably not the case. Sounds like Generator Room. I mean, a little bit, yeah. It has those vibes. This is Xanth's theme number 1. There's like 5 or 6 of them in total. Anyway. About 3 seconds long per measure. 3.18, 27, 2. Not 1, 2, just 2. And then the other one is this. Oh, didn't want to do that. This other theme from Kirby Star Allies. Oh, I think I might have more intro left on there. I'm with my grandparents, so I don't have to worry about siblings that get on my nerves. Oh, good. Wonderful. Puffball United is making another Henry Stickmin game, except it's the final chapter. That sounded kind of neat, slow down. Well, let me tell you what. Maybe I should just play Twilight Princess at some point to show you Zant. The Zant fight is kind of interesting because he has this whole crazy persona to him. Like he's like out of his mind as he's trying to fight you. Like he's like lost everything, and then so basically he doesn't have anything to lose, so he has this crazy fighting style which is very reckless, he has to say, and he like teleports you to various boss rooms throughout the game and like imitates the bosses, and you have to take like ideas from those bosses and apply it to each phase of the fight. It's a very fun fight for sure. That's okay. I mean, that's very important. Family time, very important. Do what you have to do. Hello, Hanlock. I got your recent request. I did see that. Sometimes I don't see them, but most of the time I do try, after all. Let's see here. Oh, it steadily comes in. It's like a fade in. Room 3 done. 2 more modes to be introduced and downloaded in the Robobot mode selecting settings page. Yeah, I'm trying to find that makes it a little more hard to work with. I gotta find the point where the actual song begins, and that's a little difficult. I know it is not before this, so I can actually safely cut this out and put this back with the other piece back at the end. I know I can put that right here. I could safely do that. Okay, I kind of see a little bit of a pattern emerging. This will be the best I could do. There's only a slight bit of pattern to this, but if your eyes are well trained, you'll see the difference. I'll go ahead and start right here. That should do just fine. Well, Highness is one villain has truly gone off a deep end. Well, that's like Zant. I mean, he's just kind of crazy. I mean, there's one boss fight that he imitates. There's one of these bosses that's a monkey or like a primate or something to that extent, and it like hops around in these poles. And you gotta like knock him off the pole. Yeah, I remember that request. Yes, I was actually just listening to that the other day. I think I was listening to that one the other day. Maybe it was something else. I don't know. I was listening to one of my Shantae mixes. It was interesting. Basically, Zant is a Zant fight where Zant hops around on a pole like a monkey. It's kind of humorous. The whole fight is rather humorous. I got them from Dupless Mashups. Yeah. Dupless. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cheat on this one, and I'm going to go ahead and have this program give me an estimation as to how much I need to change it by, because it's tricky. Fight against Zant. Oh, that's not going to help me at all, is it? Well, that's why we can estimate. I have a feeling that maybe this shouldn't be included at all, and in fact that we should perhaps start right here because inconsistent measure length would indicate that I didn't cut off enough. So we'll try that. Just keep shredding off little shards until we get to the bottom. I think I got it now. That'll do. Good. Very good. I think it's about 2.9. Yeah, we'll just assume for all intents and purposes it's 2.9. That moment when you forget to put the decimal point in. We'll divide this by 10,000. Actually, divide it by another 100. There we go. And then I'll insert the other number, 2.902 35 minus 1 times 100. Yes, 3.99, 3.99, 3.99. That was a mistake. Muppet chameleon-eyed Squidward, just with Magalore ears. Happy, wait, what? Oh, I missed a bit of stuff. I missed a lot of stuff. I heard the monkeys. Be right back for a small bit. Highness is truly insane. This theme proves it. Happy birthday, Dark Lord. What? The story is a cultist trying to revive his Dark Lord destruction. Is not that you expect from Kirby. I take that back. That's been par, of course, from Zero Marks, Magalore, Haltman. And at first I thought his unmasked version looked like a pig. It's Squidward. I was about to say that, lol. With Magalore ears, Muppet chameleon-eyed Squidward. I'd be interested in seeing a picture of this now. Hey Boof, I'm just checking in for a sec. Gonna go in bed a few minutes. Yep, that's important. Going to bed. Very important. Unlike me, I'm not doing that. Someone is steaming me. Speaking of monkeys.
How many monkeys can I see?
Oh no. That's from Twilight Princess, isn't it? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. We need to multiply this by this. Okay, I see what's going on here. Not quite enough. We'll try 4.1. That probably is not enough either. We'll try maybe try 4.5. That might be good. 4.7 maybe. Not 57. 4.7. Lol. What was I about to do? Oh yes, you were talking about Highness. Oh, okay. Kirby Highness. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know. I don't know what this is I'm looking at. Okay. There's something interesting going on here. It's like we're almost at the correct answer, but we're I notice it is desyncing. It's like we're almost at the correct answer, but we're not quite there. We're just so close to it, but we just not there entirely. The question is then, what is the correct answer? The measures are very hard to distinguish in this piece, which makes it quite difficult. Gonna try maybe 4.55 perhaps. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. I just don't have any idea. How am I gonna get rid of them? Maybe. Maybe my Zant segments are inherently flawed. Maybe if I can fix it, some stat pattern might establish itself. Well, thanks for stopping by for a short time anyway. What should happen if I were to change my segment? Okay, that didn't sound bad. That didn't sound bad at all. Perhaps that's the answer. My segment is off. In which case, a remeasure is in order. Tricky request you got here, Mario Star. Oh, yes. 89955. Hey, by the way, Bufosmixes Sticky Firebrand sent me a request that you scrapped some time ago. It's been a long time ago. It's been so long, so I seem to finish it. Not perfect, but still great sounding. I'm not sure what. I mean, like I said, I've scrapped hundreds of requests. I don't even remember the individual reasons why. It might have been incompatible. It might have been the fact that I didn't have. I might have been the fact that I didn't like that there was lyrics in it. I mean, it could have been any number of things. In all honesty, might have been like a great tempo disparity. My methods are not perfect, by the way, so there is that too. Okay, and then the measure of the other song. Oh, that's different. 3.10027. Divide by this. This 1 times 100. Oh, that's quite a different number this time. Yeah, what number did I accidentally paste in there? Only 4? This is 6 now. Okay, I see what's going on here. A clear pattern has established itself, meaning that my segment was inherently flawed. Thank goodness for trial and error. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see. We can slow that down a little bit more, and perhaps we'll be better on track. Or maybe we won't be on track. I can't stop laughing at this meme. And what meme might that be? Haha, advertisements. Gotta love them. You know, in my entire life of 21 years, I've never even once bought anything off of an ad or commercial. I just haven't. I don't understand how they're supposed to work, actually. What in the world? I just want to say that I was trying to pair them up without program. How I do it is just whistle the other theme, and I don't know how you're going to be able to do it. That's why I have a backup. But anyways, good luck. Good luck? That's with your most recent request, right? And you didn't have a scrap request, did you? No. It doesn't appear as though you did. What am I trying to do? Oh, yes, that's right. I'm trying to slow this down to where the measures finally line up. And perhaps might sound good now. Uh-huh. I think we're finally getting to the bottom of this mystery. I think we got it to work finally. We're still slightly ahead. Maybe 55 is the trick. Definitely not 5. Maybe 55. It sounds like it's insanity incarnate. This one? This request right here? Maybe 55 was too little. Yeah, too little. Maybe 657 is a mystery number. You know what I just realized? I just realized that I had been doing something wrong the entire time. Would you look at that? Oh, such a silly mistake. How could I have done that? There we go. I had it the way it was configured for the Metroid Prime playthrough, and it wasn't configured for the mashups. Oh, there we go. Much better now. Hello, Green Marks, the real pro. It's very bad for their health. Oh, there we go. 6.56. That should be perfect. Well, I don't know what the actual loop point is on this, but we'll just go ahead and say that there's probably been several loops in 5 minutes. So we'll go ahead and call that one a day. Yes. Hey, so Hanlock, I was trying to search a copy of Metroid Prime on eBay because you could find cheap copies of Metroid Prime on eBay. And I came across this one right here, and you can tell me, see if you could tell me what is wrong with this picture. Go ahead, take it in. What's wrong with this? Maybe I'll just try and give you a hint. Metroid, T, yes. Metroid logo, the arm cannon, there's Samus's helmet, big shoulder pads, greatest hits of the... What is that? What is this? What is wrong with this? See if you could tell me. What is wrong with this? Someone is actually selling this, by the way. This is an actual entry on eBay. Does anyone know what is wrong with this picture? What am I looking at? That this is something's wrong. It's a PS2 game, but it's actually a GameCube game. What's up with this? Oh, but yeah, you just search on eBay. You could find like $7, you know, $5. You could get cheap copies. Additionally, I think for $20 or $30, you can get the whole Prime trilogy for the Wii U, and I highly recommend getting that one. Actually, has anyone heard of a song from Undertale called "Star"? What? No. You had one job. Yeah, they had one job. It's completely wrong. Just completely wrong. Ah. I actually like this a lot. This has a nice complimentary, at least in my opinion. Yeah, keep in mind, if you go on eBay yourself, like right now and search Metroid Prime, you will see that on there. That was a legitimate entry. Someone is actually selling that on eBay. Right this very moment. The whole thing is like, it's like 4 minutes long, but I mean, I could play it for you. I mean, I suppose. Perhaps I can do that. Maybe I'll just let you hear like maybe the last portion of it. I don't know. It's just I'm kind of time limited. I'm on like a time budget tonight because like I got to get up and let's see here. 8.5 hours. Actually 8 hours. It's wrong. It hasn't factored in the fact that it's not quite midnight. Once it gets midnight, it'll display the proper time. Getting up in 8 hours, but I actually will be up well past 1 o'clock finishing this stream. I wonder what's actually in that messed up Metroid case. Maybe it's a version that badly translated from Vietnamese. Who knows? Yeah, see, 8 hours. Here, I'll tell you what. I don't normally do this, but well, that might be kind of hard to do. Little Red Ghost Punk is totally trying to rage-inducing. I think it's Japanese. Maybe I could just play a portion of it, perhaps, like maybe like the last half of it. Zant is called the Prince of Twilight, I believe. One title for him. One of two main antagonists of Twilight Princess. I'm reading the Zelda Wiki entry. King of Twilight. King of Shadows. King of Shadows. The usurper. The Well, yeah, King of... What do they call it? King of Shadows. Hey, this guy from Kirby, does this person wear a mask, perhaps? Zant wears a mask. It could be an interesting parallel, if that were the case. King of Shadows. Yeah, does this character Highness wears a hood? Does indeed have a hood. Well, Zant here normally looks like this guy. But he's off most of the time wearing this mask. I mean, it's not quite a mask because it doesn't quite cover his face. So it could almost be called a hood if it weren't for the fact that it's solid. I mean, he's got this whole robe thing going on. I don't know. What could we call this? Like, he's got this whole, like, robe thing going on. But then, well, oh, never mind. That part actually stays covered up. Sometimes I forgot that opens up sometimes when he wants to talk. Otherwise, he, wears this interesting mask, and he has these interesting, what would you call these little boot shoes things, like wooden moccasins? I don't know what you'd call that. And he's got this whole like garb and this with these like tassels on his sleeves, and this whole like thing he puts on right here. And yeah, I don't know. Title suggestions. Squidwardiness. Well, he's like a oh, well, what do they call him? He's not quite like he's not like a wizard. He's like a like I mean, he's got like magical powers, I guess. This is taking way too long. I was thinking like masked lunatics or lunatic, but then it's like this other Kirby character evidently doesn't wear a mask; it wears a hood. So I mean, if both of these serve the purpose of obfuscating their faces. Obfuscate? Is that a word? Render obscure, unclear, unintelligible. Yeah, that's the right word. Obfuscates their faces. Look at Highness. Kirby Highness. Is this... No. That doesn't look like that. Oh, is this it? Is that... Oh, what the heck is this? What? Is that... That looks like something straight out of Spirit Tracks. He's called Fraz. Yeah. Fraz. And this. And Fraz and this. And Fraz and this. Yeah. Which one is this character again? Is this? No. Oink, 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 oink. What? Spoiler warning. Hooded. I mean, so both these characters hide their faces. title. Do we want to play off that? Well, unhelmeted and unveiled would mean that you can see their faces. So the veiled or helmeted or masked or... So you call it like veiled lunatics or like... I don't know. What? I don't know. I just... The title is not clear here what to call it. I don't like these kind of situations because this kind of thing happens. Veiled... I mean, mages... Yes, but they're also evidently... I mean, Zant at least has this whole, like, lunatic thing going on. Obscured... I don't know. The cryptic lunatics. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Highness, match, crazy cultist, worship, Dark Lord, Void, Terminus, snorts a lot. Yeah. Cryptic could be a good word. Cryptic. Having a meaning that is mysterious or obscure. Enigmatic. Mysterious, confusing, puzzling, obscure. Arcane, oracular. Ambiguous, elliptical, oblique. Cryptic. Cryptic lunatics. Good. Okay, good. We got it. Yes. Finally. Got it. Good. I don't know. Lots of games to demonstrate, or not demonstrate, but like people who haven't seen them played before, perhaps could see them for the first time as I do them on my channel. So Twilight Princess, I guess, clearly is on the itinerary at some point in the near future. Who knows how far in the future. Kirby, Zelda mix. Cryptic lunatics, yes, okay. Mashup number 469. Huh, that's quite a lot. That's a lot of mashup. Okay, next, anyways, that took 50% longer than it should have, but that's mainly owed to the fact that we could come up with a title collectively until... well, later. Okay, fantastic. And sometimes it's like very obvious what you do for the title, and sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it's just not obvious. Okay. We just used the Highness and Xantheme. The next one is going to be Neapolitan Dreams. And Doki Literature Club main theme. The main theme. Boy, I hope this doesn't set a precedent for the whole mashup stream taking 50% longer. I don't want to be up until 3 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock is really pressing it, but hopefully it doesn't actually come down to that. Which one is it? Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Okay. I don't actually like drink coffee like any later in the night than like 6 o'clock at PM. It might interrupt my sleep patterns, but that being said, I have fallen asleep in class just mere minutes after having drank coffee, so it's not like it actually works some of the time. My favorite part of Kirby Star Allies is that you can kill any boss with 4 of the same ability. Meta Knight got defeated by 4 brooms. Little late. I mean, I was doing the mashup stream until like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, 2 something, but that's different. I slept in until noon today. Tomorrow I must get up at 8 o'clock, so I cannot do that. So I think 2 o'clock will be the cutoff point. If I'm not done by 2 o'clock, I'm just gonna like close it down. Okay, I kind of get it now after having heard that little part. I see where this idea comes from. Well, in that case, we're going to cut straight to the chase. Literally, I just cut it. It might be interesting to actually play with the starting points a little bit. Interesting effect. Little Big Planet. I own it, never played it. Never even touched it. What'd you figure? I couldn't tell what was... I couldn't even tell like how to even start the game. Let alone actually play it. I don't even know, like, where does the game actually start? I couldn't tell. I remember playing the first game. I owned one, and there's a third one, and the racing, like the PlayStation racing. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's not working. Maybe if I were to... Oh, we definitely don't want to keep all of that. We'll have to get rid of a portion of that. Maybe just start it like right. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's a trilogy. Okay. There's a part in one of the games where you can control the fingers of a hand is holding up, and if you attempt to use a rude gesture, it shows a sign denying it. Oh no. You know, in some cultures, a perfectly acceptable gesture is bad, and a bad gesture in that culture is perfectly acceptable in another. Depends on where you come from. They probably did not cover all their bases, if I had to guess. 2.09262. Wait, 2.09262. Yes, that looks to be well, maybe 63. If you really want to be precise. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we're going to take this number and just cut it in two. 4.3, whoa, replace your set. 4.3639 divided by 2 And then this divided by this. Minus 1 times 100. Only 4%. That's pretty close. Pretty similar. Well, that ought to do it though. Actually, it's sped up a little too much. We'll try 2. Still too much. 15. You can build anything in Little Big Planet's creative mode. But can you build anything like you could in, say, Minecraft or Gary's mod? I mean, that's anything. There's a story mode, then a creative mode. Come on, game, or come on, song. Sync. No, not like that. Also not like that. Yeah, like that. That's right. Still too much, it would seem. Like, what I mean is you could build your own level and post it to the whole world, like Mario Maker or Mario Builder, or was it Mario Builder or Mario Maker? I don't remember. One of those was like a thing, like fan-made project that existed many years prior to the other one. It was the official version. Did you see the link? Which link? Oh, I don't know. I just got something sent. I didn't end up getting copyright strike for the video, but it is monetized by the claimant, so it might have ad space in the video. Yeah, that happens from time to time. Like, I have a lot of it. Like, as long as they monetize it and don't restrict viewing, it is fine. They'll just make a little money off it. There'll be ads in the video, but that means that they're gonna let you do it. Oh, this is great as usual.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Hey, wait a second. If you got monetized strike, I'm gonna get it just from watching it. Hold on a moment. I can't watch it because I'll get the same strike that you do. Hold on a minute. What are you doing? Sending me this creatology? Hey, what? I see we need more. There we go. What did they just say? Oh, wait, what? You could watch this. It's safer.
Delightful.
Oh, no. No.
Really delightful.
Oh, no.
Gamgala. I love books, and this basement is a...
Interestingly, I found out that Stravinsky is actually a part of a Christian media company, which incidentally VeggieTales is too. Just thought I'd share that fun fact.
true treasure trove.
Oh no!
I am the glob globe.
Oh my gosh, it works so good!
Lab. The schwabble double wobble gabble flibber blubber blub. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of
Sate's cat, this is great.
thoughts and mine. Schwabble double glibber glubber.
Oh man. Oh, you guys are fun. You guys are funny. I like the mashup community. Did I ever say that? Yes, basically, it is. Oh, it's off sync. We must do more. Okay, and then... Where does this song loop? I mean, it sounds really good, but where's the loop point on this thing? Hey, Bufo, you see my link? Which link? I don't know what link you're talking about. I still don't know what link you're talking about. What link? Did you send me something on, like, one of my videos? No, you didn't? I don't know what link you're talking about. Sackboy can also punch other players if he desires to do so. Where does this song loop? Let's see. Oh, I got an idea, actually. I know what to do. Yes, we will cut out... We will not cut out, but rather we will cut this part and amend it to the end. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That will do. That will do. Hey, hey, don't delete the whole thing. Give you an inch, you take a mile. Well, hey, don't delete the whole... Oh. Oh, that's bad. That's actually not good. Oh, I know. For real this time, I know. It's hilarious to punch other sack boys. There we go. I see where I made a mistake. Yes, yes, yes. We shall delete this part right here. Whoa, not that. And we shall take it. And we shall copy it. We shall put it right here. Well, maybe that... I don't understand. What did I do wrong? So if I cut this part, okay, and I go over here, and I get this part. I don't get it. What did I do different? It's not like it's flawed. Okay, I guess that's good. That works. That works. Yes. Okay, that's clearly a problem. Maybe I can, like, cut this and cut that, and then maybe it'll sound okay. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Hey, Nuclear Stomp. Hey, that sounds acceptable. Sounds okay to me. You're waking up in 7.5 hours. I was reading your mashup doc and saw you couldn't find one song. I found a link to it. If you want to post, I don't think it'll let you. Find. Oh, well, I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I was little live stream for Little Big Planet. I don't have Little Big Planet. I mean, wait, no, I do have Little Big Planet, but I have it for the PlayStation, and I don't have any idea how to stream that. And I would actually be playing it entirely blind because, like I said, I own it, but I've never actually played it. So, don't know how that would actually go over. To be honest, I don't think it would work anyway. I mean, it sounds like it's an obscure-ish game, so, and that's why it's obscure, because I know it says, because I couldn't find anything on it. There's just nothing. Nothing. So, I mean, oftentimes these games have weird soundtracks that just don't seem to fit. It happens. PSP emulator. PPSSPP. Success. Yeah, I mean, it would have internet capabilities. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know. I don't have any clue. That's interesting. I'll just slip there. So we've heard the whole thing. Logan wants me to hear this Undertale cut soundtrack called Star. Interesting. Okay. Doesn't sound like anything that's necessarily very Undertale-esque, but I mean, it doesn't really sound like it fits with the rest of the game. Kind of. With good reason. It used to be because of Star Fox sound fonts, I do believe. It was used because of the Star Fox sound fonts. Okay, and then this one was Neapolitan Literature Club, I believe they wanted it to be called. Who requested this again? Smega. Oh, that's right. And they wanted it to be called the... Yeah, that's it. Got it. Okay, this one is done. I like it a lot. Very good idea. Good thinking. Next one, I don't know that it'll be a good idea or not, but I do it anyway. Mashup number 400 and... Ooh, that's actually 400. It's supposed to be 470. Okay, fantastic. We have 2 done, and we just took, on average, 17% longer, as opposed to that 50% longer. It was supposed to be in the core after using an act. Wait, might have been because it was buggy with the core music. Yeah, I mean, I know it isn't. I don't know, it's just... Little Big Planet is not very high in my priority list, if you know what I mean. That's all. There's a reason why I never played it, because I've seen gameplay of it and never really seemed to perk my interests very much. That's all. Let's see, this would be Little Big Planet DDLC mix. I abbreviated the whole thing. It's better with friends, like a lot of games. You could find a way for live stream PS games. Yeah. I don't know. It never really seemed interesting. It just didn't really. You know what I need? A poll to help me choose a next request challenge. Like, what would be the next Metal Harbor, like, Bufosmixes theme song, the Mosaic OC remix from Oddworld, or Purple Guy by The Game? Saints. Okay, I think we're pretty much set here. In which case, the next one is a very odd request. The Temith Village theme, which I'm not very fond of, along with another song from another game I'm equally not very fond with. Oh well, a request is a request. I do it anyway. Oh, it's a mono song. Oh, even worse. Yeah, I think you can see why I'm not very pleased with that. Reading comments.
Bum.
You know, I think the better... I have very, very much doubt about this. I'm not very fond of it either. So, yeah, there's that too. Let's see here. I will love this song. OC Remix. I like OC Remix. They're nice. Oh, I actually already have this. I downloaded like the entire OC Remix collection. Let's see, 1397. I could find it on my computer. They have like a one-stop link for everything. Or maybe I actually can't find it. Well, we'll go by the title then. Mosaic. Yep, there it is. Think I have this whole folder of OC Remix, and I know there's tons of little gems in there that I haven't even heard of. I mean, there's literally 3,223 different things in here from OC Remix, and I know that there's all these little gems in it. Like, and I haven't even listened to anywhere close to the whole collection. Yeah, that's a wonderful little piece right there. And now this. Yep. Despite the fact that I do not like this idea, I will do it anyway because it's a request. And you know, we shall never deny a guest, even the most ridiculous request. Oh, I know that, yes. We shall never deny a request, even the most ridiculous request. Although sometimes maybe we should.
It's a secret.
This is terrible. This is just terrible. This is just actually terrible. Why isn't what working? Link, remember, YouTube blocks links. Despite that these mashups are obviously growth. Reminds me of Twin Sanity Village. And it also reminds me of the Earthworm Jim 2 title screen. Who could this be? Who is this? I mean, it reminds me of that. Oh, that's you, Logan. Okay. Fantastic. Steam suggests that I encourage you to set up your profile and join in on the gaming. So, yeah. I'd like to encourage you to do that. Because that's what it says. That's what it says. That's what it says. There we go. Hey. Okay. How's everyone? It's not me, if you're wondering. Anyone here have Discord? Yes, I do. Nope, for me. I do have Discord. I have it on my links section of my Mashup Hub. I have all that information there. Discord! Yes, there it is. See, everything's on the Mashup Hub. That's why I have it there. You could probably request that Temmie says Splatterbox songs to me to give it a shot. I did do the same thing with the Tac Jack request. Hey, Bufo, how do you go about uploading requests? I have a whole video on that. I basically export as a WAV, which is very high quality WAVs. And then I take this program called ffmpeg.exe, and I take this batch file and link it up with a picture, and it literally just puts the music on the picture, small file size by the way, and I just upload it. I have a whole video tutorial on how to do this, including all the files you need, including the batch, ffmpeg, and even examples on how to do it. I mean, I could do that, Saint. Have you guys checked Eggman's Pool Party by Infinite? That really made my day. Yes, I did. And it had a funny part in it, too. I did see that. Yes. Yeah, Nuclear Stop. I have a whole little tutorial on that. It just explains the whole process, basically, and how I do that. You mean like... Well, maybe explain yourself a little more in depth than that. I'm not entirely sure what you mean then. This is terrible. This is just... How long does it take to get pictures for the requests and upload them? And when do I do it? Okay, so basically I go on like, say, Google Images. I could just do a quick demonstration real fast. I don't mind. Okay, so let's take a look at tomorrow's upload. Which happens to be yours. What do you know? Okay, so Devil May Cry, Goatling, or Phantom. So I'll go ahead and search on Google Images. Okay, Devil May Cry Phantom. Oh, okay. So, and then basically, okay, so Goatling or Phantom, Goatling. Oh, okay. And then you just go to like tools and do color transparent. Yes. I see that eliminated nearly all the options. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's clearly not from Devil May Cry. Okay. That's fine. Then we just, if that doesn't work, then we go to settings, advanced search. And we're going to look for larger pictures, and we're going to look for PNGs as they're easy to work with. Oh, that also eliminates all the options. In that case, any file type. And, ooh, that's another thing we got to look at. The problem of YouTube thumbnails, which are crappy quality. So we got to tell it to not use anything from YouTube. Ooh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I guess you got to know what this character looks like. So let's see. Devil May Cry Phantom. What does this person or character look like? It's this crab thing. Okay. Ooh. It's a crab thing. Okay. That's terrible quality there. That's... okay. That looks actually, despite the fact that it's all cute looking, actually looks like quite an acceptable image to use. Because I can easily, like, cut out parts of that. That I put it in my mashup pictures folder, okay? And then the next pong in your mashup is, Dark Mind from Kirby. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and search Kirby Dark Mind. Yes, yes. Transparent. Okay. And then here's another good one right here. Fantastic. Yes. Yes, there we go. We got our second picture. Just like that. And then, drag it on over here. We're going to go ahead. I wonder how many people I've lost. If anyone even bothers to watch this when I'm doing this. Because honestly, this isn't what you're here to watch. Cuphead May Cry. The link is grist for Leviathan King. Friendly reminder, you got to remember to ask the artist for permission. Did it come with a artist's name would be my question. No, it didn't. At least I don't think it did. I can, like, research. No, that wasn't it. Now, see, where did it go now? Oh, here it is. So let's see. Did they actually have any indication who that was? Amino Apps. Any username? Any indication who might this be? They merely call themselves Dante. Well, that's not very descriptive, but I'll put it in nonetheless. So in that case, we go ahead and say Phantom Dante. Yes. And then this one right here, we can search for who did this as well. Possibly. Source. Okay, so then that seems to indicate that the actual person is someone from Reddit and not Imgur. So in that case, we just take this and friendly reminder, King D Mind, you went too far back. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your request on the Temmie Battlebox song. If you wish to not do it, still there's only one person who haven't requested anything to me. I mean, I'm not really like big on requests because anything that I want, I can do. I mean, that's not meant to like say, oh, I'll never request anything. Like I gave Mr. Boss 7 a request. Oh, it's supposed to be a Dark D Mind. This isn't it. This isn't the Dark Mind. This isn't the one. What is dark D mind? What is dark D? Okay, so dark D mind. It is Are you sure this says fighting dark mind in the sky? So it'd be like Kirby Amazing Mirror Dark Mind. And then it comes up with this. So that must be it then, right? Oh, that's kind of fancy right there. So that's probably it then, right? That's probably it. All of this just to show you how I make the video. I think the extra D was unintentional. Want to hear my next request idea? Yeah, okay, so, take this, for example, and then I can, like, cut that out and then make it, like, transparent, because it's not already transparent. So what I do is I, like, increase sensitivity to, like, 75 or something like that, and I can just do this. Boom, transparent. Just cut it out. And then, look at this nice black layer can also easily be cut out, although it itself appears to have attracted other pieces. That's not going to be actually easy to get rid of. But you get the point, basically. I'm going to, like, erase all of this out. Oh, that's actually not good. Should probably try 75 after all. Yeah, so I'm going to, like, erase all of this out. And make it transparent. Ah! I messed up. Yeah, so this is how I make thumbnails, basically, most of the time. It's either it comes in transparent already, or I have to make it transparent by editing it. So that would be this process right here of making something transparent. Just have to shave it around the edges. Yep. By the way, I've ever said that I put very little effort in my thumbnails. It's actually true. I don't put that much effort into it. So I'm not actually doing a very, very precise job on this. I'm just kind of looking to get by with minimal work here. Actually, this will save me time. And basically, when do I post it? To answer the question, when do I post it? The first time in the day that I have a free, like 15 minutes of free time to sit down and actually do something that's at home. So the first time, that might be like 8 o'clock, something at night. After work, that might be in between school and work, like sometime around 10 o'clock to noon. That might be 11 o'clock at night after a long day at school. It's just whenever I get the first chance to sit down and have a spare moment to myself at my home, that's when I upload. So that's about all there is to when I upload. I wonder if I should actually delete all that. Probably. Probably. I don't know. Yep. By the way, this is supposed to be a mashup stream, isn't it? Not a how I make my videos. Although, you did ask me how I make my videos, so this, to be fair, is fulfillment of that minor request. Yeah, go ahead, like, delete that. Clear that out of there. Clear all that out of there. Cute spider. If you want to know a cute spider, in real life anyways, jumping spiders. These are actually cute. Real life too. See, it's got a water drop on its head. It's got a water drop on its head. It has these little nice little eyes and a smiley face. Look at that. See, it's smiling. It's smiling. See, it's happy. It's a happy spider. Nice little googly eyes and a nice little smile on his face. See, they can be cute. See, look at that. That one's just giving that fly a nice little hug. Yeah, a hug. That's it. It's a hug. I shall play you the song of my people. Oh, that's cute. See, it's wearing a water drop on its head. How cute is that, huh? Oh, that's definitely not a jumping spider. In fact, that's not even a spider. That's a folifuge. See, that's cute. That's cute. That, oh. 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 Ooh. Whoa. Look, it's cute spider. Search on Google Images search. I had a heart attack in my seat. How cute is that? See, it's got eyes and a smiley face. Eyes and a smiley face. This one's got a frowny face. Disappointed. This one's got these little cat-like eyes. See, spiders can be cute. Whoever said that? Spider-Man's team. Bufo, username is live stream becoming the next Picasso. Yes, with my fantastic shoddy editing skills that aren't actually that good. So anyway, that will be all set for tomorrow. And then what I will do then next is I will export that as PNG, and I will then take the next image, which is this one right here of the dark mind. I'll flip them around like that, okay? And then I'll cut him out, and I'll make it like standard resolution, 1280 by 720. That's pretty standard. Yes, that won't have enough room for the other thing though. Like that just won't fit. I have to go bigger than that. We could make it 1920 by 1080. 1080. Yes. And then we just maybe put him in one corner. In this corner we have the dark mind, and then in this corner we have the phantom thing that's actually a spider. Oh, that's not good. There's particles. Evidently this spider is a phantom somehow. And these ugly little particles have revealed themselves. There's an awful lot of them. Darn. See, that is one type of thing that I will polish up because I can't tolerate like little imperfections like that. Just little pixels here and there scattered across the image. Annoying, right? Yeah, we'll just have to trace along the lines. I'll have it gone in no time. Yep. That explains why it didn't crop all the way. You think I'd notice things like this sooner. Yep, just trace the lines. Keep going. Making very good progress. Woohoo. There we go. Loop de loop. Loop. The loop de loop. And I think we're about done. I found more. Darn. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's more? What do you mean there's more? Yeah, there it is. You think you know how to do this kind of thing, but I guess not. Yep, look at that. More imperfections. You think you get them the first time, but no, they're still there. Well, I'll show you imperfections. I'll get rid of them all. By the way, did I mention this is a mashup stream? And for some reason, people are still watching it. Yeah. Well, anyway, I am demonstrating to you the full process that sometimes is involved with making videos. So for those of you who don't know how to do this yet, or for those of you who do know how to do this, but perhaps would like to know how I do it, this will be helpful. Eliminating the imperfections. Yes. Quite the tangent, for sure. I actually don't even have time for this anyways, but that's okay. That's okay. We can have time to get rid of imperfections. I was almost done too, and then, well, I found the imperfections. We'll show them. All of them. Okay. Success. Fantastic. We did it. We did it. Okay, so in that case, we're then going to go move on here. And in this corner, we have this thing. And in this corner, we have this thing. We're going to just grab this purple right here. Yes. And we can just grab this orange right here. Yes, very nice, very nice. And then we can just put on another layer. Yes, yes, yes. And we just drag it from one to the other. And there we go. A fresh, hot off the press thumbnail for tomorrow's video. That's how it's done. Well, anyway, back to mashups. Oh, that's right, this mashup. Bah humbug. It's gotta come back to this. G.1 57 25. Yes, minus 1 times 100. 33. Did I calculate that correctly? I mean, I guess so. That's bad. That's actually a red flag. Ooh, red flag. That means I have an excuse to get rid of this. The link for the video is in Grist for the Leviathan King. The grading effect is super cool. Yes, it is. I love using it. What's with the sound cutting out every once in a while? Well, sound cuts out because someone in my household is talking to me. And I turn off my microphone because I try to eliminate my private conversations being aired online for the entire world to hear. So that is why the sound sometimes cuts out randomly, because someone is talking to me, and in most cases it's probably best that my private conversation stay my private conversation. And the last one, I actually heard someone walking up to me, but they didn't end up saying anything to me, so I thought I was going to say something, but I guess not. Watch the video? You want me to watch your video? Ah, yes, I see you have posted a link. I see it on my phone. What do we have? Yes, I see it. Oh, YouTube tried to block your link. Let's see this video then. Top 10 Little Big Planet levels of all time.
To take a look at the top works in this game, Johnny. 10 players, a group mini yet. As someone, if you're alone and you can play, initiation. Figment, not to mention, I would have believed that gaming turd. Like a full-fledged game was possible in Little Big Planet 2. and interesting abilities to complete. Lots of Metroid. And there's even
Huh, that's actually very interesting. I see quite the variety as possible. What did I just do? Oops. There we go, let's fix that. Anyways, back to the mashup that I am finding red flags for, which means I'm gonna have an excuse to scrap it. Yeah. What are you reacting right now? Someone sent me a link to a Little Big Planet video of these amazing different levels that they made in the game. Little Big Planet. That moment when it unfortunately to dismay, it actually works. Well, if it actually works, I'm gonna have to be honest and actually do it. That moment when, to your disappointment, it actually works. It actually works. Oh, good gracious. I mean, I'm gonna do it for them. They asked for it. I actually need to slow it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay, so it actually works. You never know with these kind of things. I just need to actually loop the Tem theme. It's not quite long enough. Bum, dude, dude, bum, dude, dude, bum, dude, dude, bum, dude. Always did the book by its cover. You were the Flowey for Timmy in that universe. How am I gonna loop this? This does not seem to. Okay, if my listening to the beat has any indication, this actually is a viable loop point. That was actually that was when you were actually really good. Okay. Interesting. Always judge a book by its cover. This is too crazy. Well, it actually is working, ironically enough. Oh, hey, this is still here. Let's just get rid of that, huh? Yeah, we'll go ahead and drag that over there. Just leave it over there. Let's see, we do need to actually slow it down ever so slightly. There we go. And now it's just a matter of where's the loop point on this other weird song. Let me see if it was.
Now you're talking.
This is interesting. What's happening? This is interesting to say the least. It, despite my expectations, actually worked. A surprise, really. It actually worked, despite my expectations. Interesting. I mean, I thought the 33% would be bad, but this time, and every once in a while, it actually works out fine. It's just a red flag. It's not cause for alarm. It's just something, okay, pay attention. Something might not work here. Can I hear the shake authorized correction, please? I didn't get to see how it sounds since I left so hastily. Yeah, I can play it real fast. I mean, I'm already 20 minutes behind, but what's another 5 minutes, huh? No, I'll do it. It turned out really good. I really liked how they complemented each other. I mean, I really liked how they complemented each other. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, that first part is like my favorite part about this whole thing. It's like the one goes bum bum bum, and the magic goes bum bum bum, and I love it. It's great. Like, listen, it's great. Bum, 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 bum. Like, that's my favorite part about the whole thing. It's just, they go back and forth like that, and it's just so good. Yeah, I mean, I really love that one. Like, I mean, most ideas I'd like. Very few ideas I don't like. And likewise, very few ideas I really, really like. Like, I'd put them on a top whatever list. I put them on a list. Like, I just like the way that they complement each other. It's so good. When is that going to get uploaded? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this Friday. That's a little bit of time away, but we can wait. We can wait. Anyways. Back to this most weird mashup. You know, we shall never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request, and this is definitely along those lines. But whatever. Whatever. Mr. Cooley, you don't know who I am, but I know where you live, and you better cut it out if you know it's good for you. Oh, and Hank, we changed the tee off time to 3 o'clock. What are you doing here? Come on, what are you doing here? Ah, yeah, you're right, you do know where I live. You do know where I live. You got that right. This mashup is nearly done. Let's see here. I gotta see that Temmie text. Oh. Interesting. Temmie text. I don't know if that's like a fair representation of how it would do it. It randomly capitalizes, and it capitalizes letters randomly and randomly misspells things. Oh, and Hank, we changed the T off time to 3 o'clock. I see. I get everything up until that point. Quigley's Playhouse, Clay Pyramid. Oh my gosh, Quigley. Yeah. Quigley does know where I live. I don't know what he's talking about. Hank, we changed the T off time to 3 o'clock. I don't know what that means, but I get the rest of it pretty readily. Yeah. Illuminati confirmed. It doesn't take that to confirm. Well, quote from the King of the Hill. It's relevant. You're still here? Oh, man. Well, guess what, Mr. Quigley? I know where you live, too. So, ha! What are you going to do about that? What did I do here? I looped it once, I looped it twice. I'm back, what did I miss? This Quigley guy had the audacity to threaten me, telling me he knows where I live, and he does. But that's okay, because I know where he lives too. Ha ha ha. Don't DOS me? What does it mean to DOS someone? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So, yep. The project is it a secret. Audacity. Yes. And then mashup number 471. And we could say uh-huh. What in the world? Docs, not DOS. Whoops. What's docs? You'll have to explain yourself before I do whatever it is you're talking about. It's a secret. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. We got it done. Let's see here. It's docs. It's all Illuminati. Unlock your name has 9 characters in it and 2 words equals 9 too. It's all Illuminati. Docs, search for and publish private identifying information about a particular person on the internet, typically with malicious intent. Well, you know, if I were to do that to you, I would be playing myself here because we happen to cohabitate after all. It would not be in my interest to do such a thing. Let's see, this is Undertale and what's the other game called? Battle Block. Undertale Block Mix. Yes. It's all Illuminati. It's so silly to say. Well, that's done and out of the way. So next, we're going to do this. And they have like a very particular way that they want me to do this, actually. So I'm going to attempt to replicate what it is that they are seeking. Secret song, Undertale, Temmie, get rid of that. Now comes the next part of Bridge Star. Oh, I was probably not going to use that one. I was probably going to use this one. Just Super Metroid. Not quite Crash Bandicoot, but yeah. Woo, in the live stream, yes you are. And you will be forever. You're waking up in 6.5 hours. Thanks for the notice. Exclusively at 1:30 in the morning. Yes. On a weeknight. Nonetheless. It makes me wonder, why on earth are people still watching? They must not be in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. I seriously need to play the other Metroid games, yes. Like Metroid Prime Trilogy, soon to be a quadrilogy. And Super, and Fusion, and Zero Mission. And, well, I personally need to play Samus Returns. Oh, good for you, you're in Central, so that way you get, not quite as late. Yes, Aurora Borealis. So this person has me, they want me to, they basically listened to the one theme while playing the other theme to piano how they wanted me to do it. So I have to try and pick it out, what exactly I'm doing here. Oh, first let me actually sync it up, and then we'll worry about the specifics. Aurora Borealis. You and your Aurora Borealis. There we go. That's much better. Aurora Borealis? The only Metroid game I played is the first one. Oh man! You've only played the first one? Well, you are really missing out. Really missing out. I mean, just Metroid Zero Mission was a remake of the first one, and it improved upon it significantly. Like, as a diehard Metroid fan, I gotta say, the first one was not good. You are really missing out if that is all you've played of the Metroid series. Not sure why, but the beginning reminded me of Donkey Kong. Well, that's probably because of this. Haunter Shadow did a Metroid DKC, Donkey Kong Country mix, involving this song and another one, so you might have thought of it because of... I remember when this first came out, the first day Haunter Shadow uploaded this. Ah, it's still a masterpiece. Those were the days when Haunter Shadow was still producing content. Ah, yes, I love those days. Metroid Prime on PS2? When Nintendo was Nintendo only. Yes, it was a. I mean, I don't know what it was actually. In all honesty, I don't know why that was there. I mean, you could look for yourself. Search Metroid Prime on eBay. You'll see it. It's there. Trust me. By the way, Haunter Shadow, this is the legendary mashup person. He's like legendary. He's mythical. You can't find him anymore because he's gone, but you could find everything he's produced on my channel if you so want. This was like the guy who really made video game mashup a thing. Hey, before I just got here to say hi. Well, hello. No, mother, it's just the Northern Lights. Quigley. I know who you are, Quigley, and I know where you live. Interesting. We do need to boost the audio on that too, just because we gotta compensate for the fact that it does that. It's a famous meme of the internet, made popularized on 2018, despite the fact that the episode that produced this meme actually aired, I think, in the 90s even. Quite some time ago. Let's see. Okay, I think I see. 4.0012227. And the other one is 3 point, no, divided by 3.6458. 9%. Excellent. Oh no, quickly, don't do that. Oh. I still don't know what that means. It's like the whole like that whole thing is like evidently it's like supposed to be, I went on the website, it's supposed to be based upon the parables of Jesus, the whole movie. It just doesn't make sense in light of Christian theology. What does that even mean, a yeast of thoughts and minds? I mean, there's different theological ideas behind yeast, and there's different theological ideas between a thought and a mind, but there's no connection. I mean, for example, coming up here, we have Passover. That deals with yeast, unleavened bread. It has nothing to do with the hearts or thoughts of the mind. So what does this have to do with any of that?
Really delightful. I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love books. I am the Glub Gabgala. Swabble double wabble rat, double flibber blah blah. Swabble double wabble pine full of sugar glitter. Double flibber blah blah. I am really for talk and I. Swabble double flibber blah blah. Scribble swab blah. Double double shibble blah. Swabble gibber blah. Swabble double flibber blah blah. Scribble swab blah. Double double shibble blah. Swabble gibber swab blah. Ooh.
So ridiculous. So I don't understand that whole thing. What'd you send me?
Really delightful. I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love books, and this basement is a true treasure trove.
Oh no.
I am the Glub Glow Gabgala, the swabble double wabble gabble flibber blah blah blah. I'm full of swibble glimber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and minds. Swabble double glibber glabber scribble swab glab.
Oh my gosh. These people and their thingathab memes. Thingablab memes. Paper Mario music is so good even with added lyrics. See if you can find my comment on that video.
Delightful. I am the Glub Glow Gabgala, the swabble double wabble gabble flibber blah blah blah. I'm full of swibble glimber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and minds. Swabble double glibber glabber scribble swab glab. Dibble double shribble shabble glibber glab swab. Swabble double glibber glabber scribble swab glab. Dibble double shribble shabble glibber swab glab. Oh, splendid.
There is no escape. We are all going to be gloved. That was your comment. I found your comment. Yeah, so there it is. I found it. Working on my mashup now. Did you cheat and hit Control F to find his comment? Actually, no, I didn't. I was seriously considering doing that. I didn't end up doing it, though. I didn't. But I heavily considered it. That I can confirm. I did think about doing that. The meme has died. Oh. Actually, we need to speed it up even more than that. Not quite that much, though. Speaking of memes that are dead, that reminds me of Do You Know the Way meme that's dead. Yeah, just like that. Yep, that or somebody touch my spaghetti. You got a Knuckles is not a dead meme. Don't record my voice. What do you think you're doing? Despicable Me meme is better. Yeah, I like that meme. I've seen quite a few of that cropping up on my Facebook as of late. Quite a lot of that. When you send too many messages too fast and you get auto-modded, even though auto-mod is phishing, but YouTube has their anti-spam. Oof. You. Yeah, it is automatic. I can't really do much about that. Tide Pods come in 4 flavors: grape, raspberry, coconut, and yeast. What? Last random video the night before called a night. Oh boy. Cereal is the yeast of thoughts and minds? What?
Oh, splendid. Simply delicious.
Really? Where did you find this stuff? He's still alive, a comment says. Eh? Why are people writing that on my... I'm going to get going now. I got a few things to do. Some gaming. Yep. Very high on the priority list for me too. Makes you cry when Pop-Tart people say they won't make Pop-Tart flavor. Oh no. You have to be really dumb. You have to be stupid. Yeah, the trusty search button. My name is Baby Moana. What in the world? What? Okay, I mean, whatever. offline. Steam says you are offline, but based off your recent YouTube comment, recent YouTube comment has determined that was a lie, or something like that. Okay, so let's see how they have me wanting to do this. They're interesting, but they can have their ups and downs for sure. For down, they take more time. Another down, that they often are very hard to balance, and it's hard to hear individual songs. They can be very chaotic at times. The plus side is if you pulled off right, it could be very good. So yeah. Well, bye. It's you too. Which part are they referring to? Sawtooth Slashing and Augustus Locked and Loaded though are good, but not as good as some of your other ones. It's a tie for both of them, in case you were wondering. As I always said, it work well. I'll be on my frolicsome, vivacious, rollicking, blithesome, merry way, whatever that means. Okay, and that actually means you're going to bed because it's very late, and you and I are both getting up in the morning for school, and it will not be pleasurable to get very little sleep. So yeah. Just wait till you hear the next Dark Hero boss theme. Also, oh no, what we're gonna do is my all-time favorite VeggieTales song. It's pretty good. I listen to all your mashups. I just don't comment on all of them. I mean, I subscribe to all of the people who I know of, including Creatology, Infinite, Toby Doge, basically all you people who do your own mashups. I do watch your stuff too. I just don't comment on something unless I have a reason to. But I usually leave a like almost every single time. You're on spring break? Oh. I did not know you were on spring break. Well, enjoy your spring break. I will be getting up for school tomorrow. Yeah. So, you don't even have to be in bed yet, but I do. 2 hours ago, in fact. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Oh no, what we gonna do? Are you suggesting that we should have a slam jam? Oh no, what we gonna do? I mean, that could be interesting. My favorite people that do mashups are you, Evo, and Mr. Boss. And I'm subscribed to all those people with the exception of myself. You can't subscribe to yourself. And all those people are on my recommended list, but Dominic Anderson, I have a lot more on my channel than just that. If you go on my channel, I have a recommended channel section, and it includes quite a few more than just what you've mentioned. If you want to find more good mashup people, go onto my channel and go to my recommended channel section and like look at all these people. Most of these people are mashups, remixes, mashups, remixes, mashups, and mashups. So, I mean, these are like my people here. These are all the people that I recommend. All these people here, yes, all of them. Although some of these people are like Haunter Shadow era people, including Peter, Legend, Panman, Dan, Jeremy, Yu, Electric Pop Tart, and Phase One Fusion. These 6 were Haunter Shadow era people, and they're not that active anymore. I mean, they kind of just dropped off the scene once Haunter Shadow did, unfortunately. Reese's Pieces, incidentally, is Haunter Shadow era, and he's still active from time to time, so that's interesting. Dark Hyper, and Aeon Eric are not associated with Haunter Shadow at all. No association, but they are from around that time. And then we have Razanak. I don't think Razanak has any Haunter Shadow association, but he produced the same kind of thing that Haunter Shadow produced. That is the idea of the Mega Mix. Independently from one another, they actually came up with the same idea. Actually, Fire Sale is also from the Haunter Shadow era. And then we have Quicksilver, who came up really fast and then died really fast. They just stopped posting entirely. Obviously, this one, it actually comes from Mr. Boss 7 is from the Haunter Shadow era, despite the fact that they have no association whatsoever. But they both have the common link in that they are both linked to Pan Mandan right here. They both were inspired by this individual right here, both Haunter Shadow and Mr. Boss. So that's an interesting connection right there. Mixed Cincy was from the Haunter Shadow era, but they don't post mashups anymore, so the Big Effects should have them out. These people are remixes. I don't think this has any association with anyone else. Obviously, it's Evo, which has association with Mr. Boss. And then these 4 right here are kind of the new mashup community, like the people that I associate with. I mean, that's you guys. Well, these 3 of these people are you guys, or 4 of these people are you guys. Anyway, yeah, these are all people that I would highly recommend, and they're all here on my channel for everyone to see. So that's an explanation of all these people here. Do subscribe to them. I recommend them for sure. Without ado, I actually need to resume my mashup and actually hopefully conclude before 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I am hoping to finish by 2 o'clock in the morning, but you never know. I might have to go a little longer. Yes. So if I remember correctly, they wanted me to do something like this. Interesting. All 4 of the people who are quite capable of doing mashups, despite that fact, still request messages from my channel. It's very interesting because I wonder how it is that they decide what they want to request from me. Because they could just do it themselves. So it's like, how do these people, Saints Cat, Creatology, Toby Doge, and Infinite, all decide what they're going to request me? I mean, these are things that they aren't good at doing, or they just want to hear my take on it, perhaps. I'm not sure how that process works. Like for me, as someone doing mashups, like it's hard. Like I can't really request anything from you guys because I don't really know what I would do because whatever it is that I want, I just do. Closing the Mashup Hub once March is over, but then I'll reopen back up in May. That's an interesting way of putting it. I mean, I'd almost do like a every other week basis, perhaps. But I don't know. That's just me. So let's see how they want me to do this again. Okay, so approximately 40-some seconds, the song transitions, and they want me to use a different part of the song. Whoops. Okay, that's interesting. So this is the part they want me to transition then to the next portion. It's a thing I call temporary requests. They want me to add in then this part right here of the song. So essentially, we're going to then take this and we're going to kind of cut this part out and then move that there. Interesting. So let's see how the rest of your part goes. Okay, I get it. Yes, I think I follow the directions. Very unique way of giving me directions, by the way. I can actually follow them. Although I almost wish it used an actual piano sound instead of like that very electronically sounding piano on his digital keyboard. It would have been a lot easier had he used like an actual piano sound on the keyboard than the one that they did. Okay, fantastic. We just chopped this off right here, and we chopped this off right here. Yes. And then we actually don't need that at all. We can get rid of these. Put this in here. You wanted VeggieTales song to be "Oh No, What We Gonna Do" with Space Jam? That's interesting, but it might be good. It might be interesting. It'll be interesting. Should be interesting, anyways. With you wanted VeggieTales, "Oh No, What We Gonna Do," right? With Space Jam song. Certainly interesting. Has its prospects. You do realize you could share YouTube links that automatically take you to the time that you're talking about. One would do it just like this. In fact, I could show you how you do it. You just go to like... Okay, so here's the video you wanted me to watch. Okay, Space Jam. You tell it to share. We tell it to start at this time. You tell it to start at 36 seconds. So then you tell it to start at 36 seconds. So then you got this link right here, okay? 36 seconds. And that's the link you give me instead. And that's how you do that. You share a link with a time built into it. And I recall to mind my latest Space Jam entry. This. But yeah, you get the point. That's one I did recently. That is a mashup. Anyway, this is done. And it's now 2 o'clock in the morning plus. I gotta get up in 6 hours, so I'm going to go to bed. At this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close down. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate your viewership and your loyalty, continued loyalty to this channel. I appreciate it immensely. And I hope you have a wonderful night and a good evening. Bye.